All right, so where we last left off was you guys having, or well, I shouldn't say you guys anymore. Gandhi, you had
stealing their weapons.
Yes, you had stolen their spears. Are you just keeping them on you, or?
Yeah, I'd rather them not stab the people I'm working with, so I'm keeping them.
All right, I do believe we discussed before, however, one of them does have a bow. Are you also going for that guy as well?
Well, of course, he's got about 3 seconds till it's technically my action again.
Well, obviously these people are very, very irritated that they are now missing their weapons, and they're...
Not my problem.
They are screaming very harsh words. Unfortunately, Zira and Gilgamesh, you guys cannot understand most of what they're saying. There's a couple of things you pick up here and there, but they're not your tribe, not your village, so it's only bits and pieces.
Probably also more unlikely that we understand them.
No.
Yeah, I figured.
Not at all. And the one guy with the bow and arrow has an arrow knocked and is trained on you guys.
Okay. Well, I don't want him to have that trained on us. But we can't understand each other, so I can't exactly tell him, hey, put that down.
Have I still got universal language going?
Yes. Does that work for... That's for 24 hours, right?
24 hours, yeah.
Yeah, you're probably on hour 16, I want to say, roughly. So,
is that something you cast on yourself and you can understand others, or you have to cast it on others?
I can cast it on as, well, depends how many targets there are.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but these would be new targets, so you would need to cast it on them. So...
you wanna tell your people to stand down?
I would say...
I don't recognize them at all, right? Like,
no.
Get any type of hints? Are they on our side of the island? Wait, are we on an island? Land?
Yeah, you're in Brazil.
Brazil.
Rainforest, especially during this day and age, tends to be relatively difficult to travel through. So honestly, there's a good chance you've never, probably never even encountered their village before, if they even have a village, for all you know.
Okay, how do they look? Do they look like they packed for a long trek? Are they like just the weapons and armor plating?
No armor. It looks like they were a hunting group. As in, hey, I'm gonna go kill a boar for food.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're close-ish. Yeah, I can't understand them. I looked to... Jack, what's your character's name?
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh.
Gil.
I looked to Gilgamesh. Like, can you understand them for the most part? Otherwise, we're gonna have a fight on our hand.
You mean these are not from your village?
Nope, not our people, not our language.
Igor, if you want to go ahead and give me your roll for your... Oh.
Have they seen Gilgamesh yet?
No, they have not. And actually, that's actually a very good point, Zira. You wouldn't you wouldn't have seen it. Oh, wait. We had determined that you went into the border marshes, so he was been with you the entire time. Okay. Yeah, my bad. So yeah, they have seen you then.
Just figure out dice I'm rolling. I don't think it's like anything. It's just one bow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you guys don't have like a collection of villages you keep in contact with.
What time of day is it?
Morning-ish.
Morning, yeah.
Cool.
Oh no. That's not the type of cool you want to hear in a mage game.
That sounds like a worrying cool.
Anything
I'm gonna-
from Gandhi is concern.
Give me the bow.
Um,
It's now mine.
Within the next few moments, the bow disappears from the guy's hand.
Is it any good of a bow? Like, is this good craftsmanship?
Give me intelligence plus crafts. This is something your character would be able to.
Matter could also work if you decided to. Oh, but that works too.
You're not familiar with the type of wood that's used, but all things considered, it's good for what they have. So it's not the type of wood you would use.
Not how I would do it, therefore, not very good. Alright.
Kind of raise my hands to them and just like in a like calm down type of motion, just so they can acknowledge that we don't know what the heck they're saying. Like, calm down.
Honestly, it seems like they're a bit more frantic over the fact that their weapons keep disappearing.
Stop taking their stuff.
They're more like, especially now that the bowman's bow has disappeared. Yes, they're still focused on you, but they're also more perturbed and looking around trying to figure out where the hell their weapons went. And, you know, there's other things on their mind than just, hey, these people in front of us.
Yeah, but still, to any one of them paying attention, just like calm down. Just calm down. Still kind of glancing towards Gilgamesh, like, come on, anything, something.
How many are there? Is there a few, a large crowd, or a full group?
Oh no.
It was, I believe I said 5. Wasn't it 5?
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
A
So,
small hunting party. 5.
So I'm going to play up to local superstition and with multiple targets, and I'm fully aware that this is
paradox.
paradox.
And here I tried to stop wood. If yeah, come on.
And I am going to use hallucination to make them believe that our presence has just brought about an eclipse. I'm assuming they put a lot of stock in the sun,
It's Brazil.
because that's what we do.
Yeah. I mean, most humans do it in this day and age, honestly.
Yeah. The sun is angry.
Honestly, agree. Are you pulling some tricks from Apocalypto? Because I feel like you're going that route.
Absolutely.
You are.
My entire
okay.
knowledge of this comes from Apocalypto.
All right. Now I know your mindset. Cool. Cool.
That makes me wonder, can forces cause an eclipse?
Yeah.
Probably not very. Gonna need pretty high forces.
I'm
I
maxed
mean, you are
force
moving
now.
the moon.
So that does mean this paradox roll gets 9 again. Small group.
Okay.
Is
And
moving the
one, I
moon ever
believe.
withstand from Luna?
So,
There are other problems to deal with in Luna if I move the moon.
so are you going above any reaches?
Yes, and then I'm going to use the dedicated magical tool, so that's -2 on the paradox.
Okay, so that's that's what, a chance die? Or
One die.
1 die, okay. 1 die with 9 again.
Yee.
And I will absorb any. I will take paradox. Yeah, I'll try and absorb it.
1 die though. Ugh, that's rough.
Yes.
That bad.
Well, yeah, 1 die for a paradox roll is not bad.
No, I mean 1 die. Wait, and 1 die rolled for the spell.
No, 1 die for a paradox.
Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
So let's see if your spell goes off first.
Watch him get 5.
Are you rolling that, or am I?
You'll roll for your spell, I'll roll the paradox.
Oh, sorry. I just rolled for the. Sorry. I will re-roll that. I roll 6.
Good.
So I'm using willpower. Dude.
Okay, so simple roll 9 again. 1 die. No successes. You're fine. All right. Well, the frantic chattering has turned into absolute and utter panic as they start pointing up at the sky. Well, that what little of the sky can be seen, and they do take off into a full sprint in the opposite direction of the rising sun.
Where are they going? What were they looking at? I don't see anything up there.
They believe something. Or
Yes,
may have-
they believe something. As she raises an eyebrow.
They believe they saw something that was not there.
Oh, I see. Was that a good idea? They come back with more.
If they are anything like the people around us, they will believe it is the will of the gods.
Well, I'm not sure what your people believe, so I don't know if that's good or bad.
Our gods do not bleed. That's why they demand blood. I can only guess they assumed that we came for theirs.
More or less, yeah. Possible new holy site here again.
Igor, are you still sitting in the twilight?
Yeah, what are you doing? You're playing
Me?
like Pop Goes the Weasel. Like that's what you've been doing this whole time.
I was actually just preparing to make them all blind, give them the blinded tilt for like a year in case his spell failed.
Oh, great.
But I don't have to do that. So okay, they don't look like spirit claimed or anything. My paranoia, I can like talk to them. All right. I guess I'll drop my spells here, so the spears will come back. I will come back to mortal realm.
That explains it.
As Igor appears, 4 spears just kind of drop to the side and the bow drops down in front of him.
That explains why they were so unnerved in the first place.
Oh, you've got to be more careful when you come walking out of, dimensions where you shouldn't be.
Well, we
least
couldn't
someone had
see
fun.
them. What were they doing there in the first place?
I don't know. I was just on my way back home, and they were here, and I figured I'd investigate.
Have fun, more like it.
They're the ones that were armed. They could have stabbed you for all you know.
I'm armed too. And hold up my own spear. I can stab better than they can.
Do you want to try? Like, we could go after them, we can bring them back.
No, I don't want to stab them.
Anyway, where do we go from here? That beast in the other place is an interesting one. I'd rather not come across him again. Will he stay here in this land? Do you know creatures like him? I'm referencing the giant wolf thing.
Yeah, he did. Kalmir and Gilgamesh did not see direwolf. Only
I saw.
Right.
Yeah, it was you and Catalina. I saw footprints as I was leading you guys back.
Right, because that was my thing. We ran too far back, had to go back forward.
Yeah, you got lost in the border marches.
That was trippy. Yes, I guess you'll just retell that. And you come across creatures like that before?
Would I need to make a roll for that? I have a dot in spirit, so
yeah, go ahead and give me
Yes, and not even I could recognize that, and I'm a 4 in spirit.
Intelligent.
I thought you were 1 in spirit.
Yeah, when did you get 4 in spirit?
Wait, no, life. Excuse me, I have 2 in spirit.
I was gonna say, wait. I was just
4 life.
okay. That would be occult plus intelligence. I'll go ahead and allow you to add the arcanum in there as well.
Cool.
Probably should have a cold.
But,
Why don't I have that?
Hey, 2 successes.
You've heard tales of the firstborn, of the godlings, but you've never had the pleasure of meeting one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've heard, most initiates of spirit hear stories of the gods in the spirit realm. I've never met one. It sounds like you met a lesser god, maybe like a firstborn of one of the gods, likely the wolf god, by the way you describe it. I don't know which one.
The name. Gave me his name. Oh, where's my notes?
We can say you transmit the name.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll find that notebook later.
Okay. Oh, that I wrote it down here. It was
There you go.
Hazarath I believe. Yeah. So
I just wrote
just They're all
Just
All end in
Because translates to wolf, yes.
Yes. So the one you met, I believe, is the firstborn of the wolf god. Very interesting being to meet, especially here. Well, you said he was hunting something here. At least the wolves everywhere else said hunt was on.
the dangerous thing you ran away from. It knew of it, and I believe that's one of its prey it's been looking for. He said it showed itself here, and now it's gone. I told him about the pyramid that we have as a possible location, and he went off.
So he's coming here to hunt that thing.
Probably.
You would think he'd already have found it. I mean, what wolves can smell, I'm sure you could probably smell it from here.
He said he sensed it was here, and I guess that's when we heard all that noise and commotion, and now it's gone. So I guess they lost it.
So it
Does
must
it jump
have
like how you guys do?
jump.
Like travel to different lands, like just pop up out of nowhere and not fall in a hole?
Realistically, as somebody with any level of spirit, you would know that the spirit world and the regular world do not connect one-to-one a lot of times. So sometimes it's same. Let me finish what I'm saying, please. So you could travel maybe a mile on the spirit side and go 10 miles on the flesh side, or you could go 2 inches. It's not a one-to-one replica. So there's a good chance that, honestly, there was no need for teleportation. He literally just ran there.
What in the world? Okay, no, this makes no sense. IRL and in game, this makes no sense. Okay.
I remember hearing a story about a wolf that jumped to the moon. Wait, or is that after our time? I don't remember.
That would be after.
After, never mind. I did not hear that story.
You started that story. Huh. Okay.
Well, I don't know if this thing can move a long distance. With how powerful it is, I don't doubt it. With how big and bulgy it is, I don't know. It might be able to teleport. It obviously can hide its presence. If
Very
the
well.
wolves cannot find it.
build a sign. Angry plague man here. What language do wolves speak? I don't know.
First, they call it first tongue, I believe.
Yeah, whatever. Maybe we could just have dog like pee on the sign. Maybe that'll attract him.
Okay.
I don't really know how. wolves
Take no
work.
offense to that. That'll be no offense to him.
Well, I mean, it is a vast open territory now. Doc can claim as much as he wants.
So just not legit, stay out of his way? Or he didn't really seem to care for us, period. He said we weren't worth the hunt.
Well,
Everything
good.
was just around a hunt for him. He just kept speaking about a hunt.
Yeah, I'd rather not be hunted by a god. It would be interesting to hunt with a god. That would be very interesting to see.
I don't think he would like any of our presence. That's the feeling I got, clearly. I don't think he would like any of our presence in his territory.
Perhaps he may appreciate a guide of sorts. Though we're new to this area, we've seen where it lives. We could help facilitate his hunt.
By all means, please go and speak with them. I will not be there. Go ahead. Offer your assistance. Go ahead. Go on back. Go back. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here.
What is going on in Gilgamesh's head?
Confused.
Trying to like just put this all together, and after kind of like hearing all that, just kind of play through it seems to be here now. What difference does it make?
Igor.
Fight it. So.
Igor, you've been uncharacteristically quiet.
Yeah, I'm wondering, why are we still just standing in the middle of the jungle? Like, we got better things to do than debate about spirit gods. Like, let them do their own thing.
Do we?
Maybe you don't. But I do. I am going to make the executive decision to move the plot forcefully along, and I'm going to keep walking.
Where's he
I
walking?
am going back to that longhouse. I'm going to do something. I'm going home, unless something stops me.
Going home.
So,
I'm making this known that there are better things to do this time. We cannot kill that plague man right now. The wolves will probably kill us if we keep poking them. Regrouping is the better idea, I think. And there's unfinished business that needs to be taken care of first. Good day. I hope I don't have malaria yet. Because we've been in the jungle a while.
Malaria.
And I don't have life magic. So.
give me a stamina check.
Oh no.
Oh, you're serious?
Flat stamina?
For both Kalmir and Igor.
Oh no, what have I done?
You're serious? Why did you say anything?
Dengue.
Oh no. Come on.
Stamina.
So just stamina.
Yep. Gandhi almost maxes the roll.
Hey,
You feel fine.
feel good.
Okay, good to hear. I'm going back to Twilight where there are no no mosquito ghosts, I hope.
Well, if you're going back to take care of something back home, I can go and help.
Do you believe you know what's possible to defend ourselves against that back at your home? That's what I want to know. Could we get stronger to protect ourselves and our land?
There were, I believe, attempts by our now dead foe to try to counteract the plague that he was carrying. But we were rushed in the search for him and glossed over what he had been working on.
So we're gonna go have a deeper look.
Do you believe in what he was researching to be good and worthwhile?
I could not see it, but my companions here did. It's simply not magic that I see. But it was possible. We did cure someone. Who did we cure?
It was Catalina's friend, and though we were able to cure the sickness from her, she still died shortly after because it just sucked all of the life out of her.
Okay. Zira gives a curious grin and just looks to Gilgamesh. You want to go on an adventure?
Seems we're embroiled in one anyway.
I'll start packing. Because I don't want whatever happened in your land to happen here. No offense. And she goes gets her stuff.
I don't want it to happen here either.
So, for simplicity's sake, I know this is gonna ruffle Igor's feathers a little bit, but having both Kalmir and Igor take off straight for the longhouse and then go back through without the other two seems a little silly and it would cause issues. So we're just going to reconvene once everybody has made their full packing list and come back to and have followed Igor and Kalmir to the longhouse that's sitting in the middle of the rainforest. You can very clearly tell it's not meant to be here.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, while they're still packing their bags and we're waiting for them, I'm gonna take a peek at the underworld. See if it's any different here. Just
The
out of death-based
underworld?
curiosity.
You're not
You
here
could
yet.
just okay, you could just look at that.
Well, not very easily. I gotta open a door.
Yeah.
Make it,
Oh, okay, sorry. You had to open a door.
I gotta
Okay.
make the door
Excuse me.
first.
Go ahead, give me that roll to make the door.
Okay.
You're not gonna like what you see, but okay.
What do you mean I'm not gonna like what I see?
Oh no.
That just makes me more curious. I want to see it now.
That's how I feel.
Spells, Death, Arcana. Okay, yeah. Let's see.
What's
Duration.
what's the longhouse actually made of? Is it stone or brick or?
It's not wood, which is the material you're most used to seeing. It is more of like clay stone type.
Curiosity, how long does it take us to get back to the longhouse from where we were? Just so I know how long they're gonna take.
It was only a couple of hours.
Okay, so like 2-3 hours.
Yeah, so give me that
I
roll.
like the ritual cast it at 3 hours because I want 5 extra dice.
So give me the roll.
All right. If I fail this, I'm gonna cry because I'm putting I have a lot of bonuses.
So an exceptional success there.
Okay. I'm making a door.
You see the ocean of fragments,
Okay, looks pretty normal.
followed by a ripple. And then from that ripple, you do start to see Leviathan breach the waters.
Okay, I'm on the beach. He's not gonna hurt me.
Oh, you went in? Or I thought you were just looking.
Well, I have to go in to see.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
mean,
I thought you could look through it.
no, not really. I mean, I guess by definition you can, but it's not gonna put me. I'm not gonna see a whole lot just through the door.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. I did kind of imagine you looking through the door, but not going in, because if you go in, you're going straight into the Sea of Fragments. There's no land.
Water. There's no beach below me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'm not going in then. I'll do it at a different spot.
Yeah, no. The only thing, there's...
I see the sea. Very interesting.
And you see Leviathan getting ready to come out of the said sea.
Okay. That's actually mage-wise very interesting. What's it doing there?
You didn't happen to make said iris visible to us, did you? Or to me?
I was gonna say, can I look over his shoulder? I want to see too.
Yeah.
You're still packing.
Oh wait, I'm packing. Dang it, no fair.
Once
Well,
the gate is opened, I'm pretty sure anyone can walk through it. If it's forcibly torn open.
And you're...
I'm seeing this strange landscape, waterscape, and this giant creature.
Yes.
What
Don't
what
fall
in
in.
how many hells is that?
Just one hell. There's only down there. Do I even have a concept of Leviathan?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I don't really know what the chthonic gods are. I don't know, but I can't get down there to look at it closer.
And at this point, I'm going to say Zira and Gilgamesh show up.
It was 3-hour cast, yeah.
Yeah, I could scrutiny it. It's gonna have a very high opacity, but I could. But that's not relevant to the game, so we're not going to do that.
All right, as stated.
But there is an ocean. The underworld is still here. This is reassuring to know.
There's no land? I thought there was
here,
supposed to
I
be a bit of
guess.
land.
Not always.
Oh.
Usually, if you go through a normal gate, there'll be land, but I've just kind of opened it forcefully, and, well, there's not always land. If you go in back home, there'll be land, probably.
Yeah,
Unless
you've told me about it.
spelled.
You told me about it back home. That's why I was curious to see, but I didn't see any land. So this is your strength here. this is out of my depth.
All right, well, our other companions are here. I don't know if we can still speak to them, but they're here.
For like maybe a couple, 3, maybe 4 hours left.
Okay.
So what does the creature mean? No, nothing.
It is a native. All I know.
Oh.
It's kind of hard to... Usually you don't see them this close. But then again, we are just above the ocean, so... hard to see from the shore.
Since you guys have arrived, you can kind of see the gate that they're both looking into at this point.
Oh yeah, I am curious kitten. I'm just like, looking over people's shoulders and like just looking around like, what the heck is this? Not trying to touch anything, but just super curious. What do I get a feel for anything? Any
Do you have any death arcana at all?
death? No, I can only sense life, not death.
Nope. This is a world all unto itself that you've never even thought about experiencing.
I'm a chuck a rock in it. I just want to chuck a rock into the ocean. Just boop. Just curious. None? Okay.
At least you didn't hit Leviathan.
I mean, as if he'll notice. I mean, it's just like a small, like, little pebble. Like, he wouldn't notice that. Right?
Right.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now that
well-
there are more people here who don't know what they're doing, I'm going to close that so no one falls into it.
Cool. Very cool. Oh, my familiar is a spirit. Never mind. Even he wouldn't know. Nope.
Yep. So, now that everybody's here, you guys wish to proceed into the longhouse?
So I'm walking in the door, then walking immediately back out to see if I'm back home yet.
first, as soon as you step in,
Why?
Igor,
Do that? Why?
I want you to make me a perception check.
Perception. All right. I got you. Don't worry.
You can
With
do
got
it.
this.
composure,
Let's go. You got this,
Here we
man.
go, boy.
Good
There we
perception.
Once again, I am going to remind you of all the different implements that look familiar to you, but seem to be made of a maybe little bit higher quality than what you're used to. Because I mentioned it last time, but it has been a couple of months. So
Yes.
this is part a reminder.
Yes. I mean, I can't pick them up, so I can't pick up a forge.
Well, you can pick up the tools that were being used.
I could, yeah.
And as you enter and turn back around, yes, you do see the corpse pile you had created smoldering somewhat.
Okay. Have the ghosts passed on yet?
No.
Okay.
And they are still pox infested from what they look like. Is anybody else following through?
Yes.
Yeah. Ew.
Oh, you
Ew.
can't see this.
Okay, but just ew. That's just gross. I'm just picturing like a pile of corpse.
Oh, well, okay, you can see the pile of, it's not just a pile of corpses, it's a pile of burnt corpses.
Okay, that's smart. Good. Glad you burned it, but still gross. Ah. No. Ah.
But you don't see the ghosts covered with pox.
Yeah, I don't get ghosts. I get spirits. But gross.
And Gilgamesh and Zira, I do need to state this. It's cold. It's
Figured.
very, very cold.
So is this just in the middle of the longhouse? There's.
So you walk in and then you walk out.
Yes, this longhouse seems to be some sort of iris.
Oh, okay.
This longhouse is also was this village's forge, which is a little bit more advanced than what Igor's used to.
Right.
Okay. Glad I packed extra clothes. So yeah, leopard jacket and stuff. Like, yeah, I'm rocking my furs. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll join in. I've got jacket.
we got leopard fur, y'all. We stunting, okay? We got matching coats.
I've got a black jaguar.
Yes. I got like the beautiful like gold type of vibe going on. Sorry.
Well, is everything as we left it?
To the best of your knowledge, yes, everything looks the same. Which seems to perturb Igor a little bit. You can see him lost in thought.
Yeah, it has only been a few days, and I suppose there was no real ceremony.
He's just spouting non sequiturs now.
Do we want to do something here or finish our ceremony in our village first? Because we didn't do anything with our village today.
Yes, no. Our village will have to take priority, but this is concerning that the dead are still here.
As you exit the longhouse, the ghosts do kind of crowd you, Igor, as if they remember you.
Yes, greetings, good friends of mine. I guess I could put Speak with Death up. Do you even want me to roll for Speak with Death? It's a level 1 spell.
As funny as it would be to see you fail that roll, I feel like it would just impede things.
Okay. Yeah, so it's level 1. instant cast reach, +1 reach to make myself understood by ghosts. Rank 2+, even if they don't speak my language. Just determine if they've got any anchors that I perceive are temporary or permanent, etc.
There are no anchors.
Not their bodies aren't anchors anymore?
No.
So none of these ghosts have anchors.
No.
Okay, well then they'll pass on in a few days. That's not my problem.
Okay.
They must have resolved their anchors. They can pass on their own if they really wanted to. Otherwise, well, no. If they resolved them, then they're just not essence bleeding.
Essence bleeding?
Well, you were going to have a conversation, right?
Yeah, you had cast that to speak with them.
Well, yes, they are walking up to me. Of course I'm going to greet them.
Pretty much, right now, the only thing you're getting from them is the way is barred.
Now, metagaming. I think this is a bad idea. But
He's gonna rip open another gate.
I'm gonna open another gate.
Why?
Well, no, you know what? I'll just go open their gate. Where's their burial mound?
You have no idea, realistically.
Okay, ghosts, where did you bury your dead?
The way is barred.
What do you... Alright, we're opening a gate.
Can't you sense a gate?
Probably, yeah. It'd probably be a spell to find the nearest gate. I don't think I can see him by default.
So, going on with Kalmir, are you just going to let him do his thing as you lead everybody else back to your village?
He's pretty much in his element.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with that element. So, yeah, I'm going to head back to the village, keeping a normal pace if he's not coming with us.
Okay.
And if he decides to join, then I can speed us up with magic if need be.
All right, so I will assume Gilgamesh and Zira also follow Kalmir's.
Yeah.
Yes, our village is this way, a ways. This was one of the villages we found while we were chasing some wild mage named Tordor that, as you can see, likes to destroy villages.
Why don't you build them to move?
We do?
Shrug. We're just going to shrug the basically the rolled up sort of deerskin tent that he's got now on his back.
Oh, I see. Would you? It's rather difficult to move farmland.
You find more.
Well, once you get, set, you don't need to move.
But then
I'll show you when we get to my village. We were good.
As we're
Did you let
going,
this
I'm
happen?
gonna cast something real quick. Sorry.
What are you gonna cast?
Environmental adaptation for me and Gilgamesh.
So you're not, because you guys would not be used to winter, or well, fall.
No, nothing cold at all. It's Brazil. It's rainy, humid. Rainy, humid. That's it. That's all you get. So before we suffer anything. Oh, okay, that's cute.
Sometimes.
You get dry and hot, as well as wet and hot.
So, Igor, real quick, what did you cast?
Create a Vyverian gate. Takes me 30 minutes to do it because, well,
All right.
I wanted to make it actually long-lasting instead of just doing it instantly because I don't feel rushed for time.
So while we wait for Zira to make her roll, we're going to, you tear open a gate and the ghost.
The way is now opened.
They kind of look at the gate and they shake their head.
Then what is the way? Where is the bard?
You do not understand. And with that, they all kind of begin to disperse from around you. And they all kind of have very dejected looks on their faces as they, walk away from you.
They have no anchors. They can't go to the underworld. What else can I do for them besides killing them?
Zira, your spell goes off. What level of spell was that?
That is a level 3.
And you have 4 life, so you would have 2 free reaches. Did you take any deductions for doing it on multiple people?
Yes? Sorry, what was I supposed to spin again? I know 1 reach.
For instantaneous.
Instantaneous.
1. Go ahead.
-2 for multiple subject for 2 subjects.
Yeah, it'd be -2 for multiple subjects.
Okay, so -2. Oh, okay, so I need to re-roll that, right?
Yes. So it'd be 7 dice, not 9.
Dang it. I added the extra because of, high speech, but oh well.
It just counteracts the negative that you're getting.
Well, then it would be the same roll, right?
No, it'd be 7.
Still,
Great.
All right. So,
Does it still work?
yeah, it's not nearly as bothersome this cold.
Okay, cool. As long as we have some type of edge before we get hypothermia or something like that. Yeah, didn't want that. Up to level 4 environments. Just a side note.
There's plenty.
Yeah, no.
You said it was like autumnal fall, right?
Yeah, it's autumn.
Yeah.
The Harvest Festival.
Just looking around, going, it's all these, just getting this slew of observations, going, why are your trees red?
We would kind of be looking like, why is that color?
As the seasons change, so do the features of the trees. They go to sleep, and then they wake up in the spring.
Forest should always be alive. It lives, it breathes.
They're still alive. They're just
no.
No.
such, a bear hibernates.
What's a bear?
Thank you.
What's a bear? What's hibernation?
How big were those footprints from the wolf? I forgot his name again. Firstborn.
They were bigger than a bear.
Bigger than a bear.
Say it was on Catalina's face, like I don't know, how big was that? Like that?
I was gonna compare footprints, but if it's significantly bigger, then
And it wasn't that his paw was on the back of her head. His paw was on her back.
Even bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. So that wouldn't be a good comparison.
Yeah.
So I hate to interrupt. Can I at all see if the ghosts have any manifestation conditions? Like
Would it be like a death sight?
yeah,
yeah, but he can just activate Death Sight for nothing. So I mean, it's just an.
it doesn't specify you can see manifestation conditions, but I'm might be able to, because I'm thinking maybe something has them fettered here or something. I don't know. Otherwise, I'm gonna start scrutinizing them, because
I mean,
what do you mean they can't leave?
you could argue that it's under related phenomena. Or I'm sure there's a spell for it.
Yeah,
Well, there's
speaking
one
of
for taking them away.
You can just
Well-
pick spells up.
Yeah, and to be fair, fettered is the correct term. Yes, they are definitely fettered to something.
Can you clean them of the pox?
So I can see they're feathered to something.
Yes.
Alright, well, I'm taking it away then.
Oh, yay.
Is it like a string or something? Like, can you follow the trail, or like, what is it? Or are they just like glowing a certain color? I'm actually curious.
Hold on, Storyteller's excited.
Yeah, I'm
I don't
doing it,
like
but I'm
it.
doing
I
it
don't-
anyways.
I don't like it when he's excited. It's bad
Yeah.
news. No.
Arcana
news.
required 4 primary factor is potency withstood by rank.
I'm gonna stress eat cookies. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, because everybody saw as soon as he said that, a smile come across my face.
It took a
Should never
moment.
be smiling.
This is how Igor dies from Ghost.
Oh no. All I then have to do is I can cast like armor to protect myself from ghosts.
Yeah, that's just that's
This
just
is kind of
a.
like my jaw. I am very hurt right now though, so I may die.
So, give me that roll. Oh, also, real quick, question. Contain or release?
What do you mean?
Contain or release?
I'm at wisdom 4. I don't contain.
Okay.
It's getting released, my friend.
Okay.
So I have potency 5, so unless they are rank 5, it's going off. 1 reach to instant cast. I guess actually 1 reach to sensory, so that I don't have to stand directly next to the ghost. And I'm just gonna do it on 1 to see what happens.
Okay. Oh, good. It's only 1. I had 2 numbers here that I had to choose between, but since you said 1, I know which number to use.
That's worrying. But alright.
Give me that roll.
Okay, boss. So, am I rolling a well, no, it's not going to be a normal paradox, so whatever. How many dice?
Yeah, because I don't think
13?
normally
Pretty good.
sleeper ghosts don't count as sleepers. Oh my.
No, they don't.
I'm rolling really well.
Well, let's see here.
My 3rd exceptional success tonight.
2.
2 what?
Well, that's a 2 on the paradox roll.
Why? Why?
It's as he very clearly stated, he was right. It is not a standard paradox roll. It's more of a whiplash effect.
Oh, is this Abyssal Backlash?
Change the subject of the spell.
Cool. It only works on ghosts, so I mean, it's not going to do anything on anything else.
Ghost?
Just-
Kalmir,
Huh?
you feel something weird happen real quick.
Huh? What? Mage Sight. Forces Prime automatically.
It's an awakened spell.
What the? Do I recognize the Nimbus? I assume it has a Nimbus signature?
No, you do not,
Oh.
because it doesn't have one.
Oh. Oh. Someone just cast a spell on me, but I can't tell from who or where. Can I tell what it does? What it was supposed to do?
As you kind of look around yourself, you do start noticing that your body looks a little different.
Different how?
Are you glowing?
We're going we're going back to Igor here real quick.
Okay.
What happened? What happened?
Bring Kalmir
Is the
as a
ghost?
ghost.
I took his manifestation conditions away. What's happened to the ghost? Has it worked? What changed?
Since you did succeed and exceptionally succeeded, you actually see the pox begin to heal, and then you start to see that he starts to form an anchor with one of the bodies in the pile.
Okay. That's interesting. I guess it worked. Mass scale time.
I get to use my second number.
Yes. How many ghosts are there?
It's gonna be like 70,
village.
isn't it?
What bigger villages?
We're talking about villages of probably not 50. If he tried to do 50, I would just say this auto fails.
20, 30? Well, I mean, you can scale up to like almost 300 or 500.
Yeah, you don't want to do that in this case.
I do. That's exactly what I want to do.
All right, so I would say
Stop it.
it is going to be roughly around 20 people if you're doing it on that scale, but I mean,
All right. Advanced scale, number of subjects 20, -4 dice penalty. Here we go. Ritual cast, I'm gonna do it in an hour on an extra dice. Well, actually, I'm not.
you know, this is ridiculous because he already knows how many paradox rolls I roll for just one. So you know the dice roll that's coming for 20?
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty fun.
It's gonna affect me. Come on, I'm just now learning this character. I don't want to have an effect. Stop
We're getting an
it.
abyssal summon. We're getting that's it.
You're like,
That's exactly what's happening here.
yeah, Jack's like, with that, he's rolling 200 dice.
Like, why even bother to
Well-
roll? You just want something to pop up, don't you? You just
Yeah, I
want
do.
something to show
I
up.
want to help the ghosts. All right, so I'm gonna tell the
you
ghost I figured it out. Come back so I see well. Because this is gonna take a while. I'm gonna do another 3-hour cast because I don't want to fail it.
3 hours.
Realistically, he's gonna fail it.
I want the extra 5 dice. I'm gonna be honest with you.
All right, while he figures that out,
Hunters too.
we're going to move back to Kalmir and
How
the
am I
rest.
looking now?
I said we're with him, so what does he look like?
He looks normal to you guys. To his mage sight, however, specifically Prime, your body seems duller than what it usually is,
Duller.
as if something's missing.
I feel like something's missing. Do you guys feel like something's missing? I look at them. Do they look like something's missing?
No, I mean, they still have everything that you would normally see with Prime.
I'm probably just checking out the area, seeing about the life spirits in this area, feeling the essence. Like,
There's a lot of there's a lot of life spirits, a lot of stuff that you've never, especially spirits like Squirtle spirits you've never seen.
I'm probably just looking at my familiar. Like, you see that before? I'm just like looking at him like, fuzzy.
So
Like a coat.
honestly, your guys' travel to the village is gonna take a while because it was a couple of days.
Right.
Oh wow.
That's why we packed. A couple days away. Did say it was gonna be a while.
Okay, or more severe.
Wisdom 4. I'm doing it.
Oh, and also, I am gonna require a hubris roll for this as well.
I'm doing wrong. All right, fine. What is hubris? Is it just flat wisdom?
I believe so.
Depends on the scale. Oh no, it's only your low.
Yeah,
See.
hold on. Let me. I'm at
Where's-
4 wisdom. So actually, is it a medium roll or a low roll? Because that's what changes it.
I think 4 is
You can't do-
medium.
I thought 5 was it 5, 6,
It
7?
depends what level of wisdom breaking point the roll is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Wisdom 1 to 3 is low, 4 to 7 is medium, 8 to 10 is high. So you're 4 to 7, 3 dice.
Well, if it's a,
3 dice.
I don't believe you, but all right.
Page 88. You-
Okay.
Wow.
Get away from me. I am the smartest man in this town. I'm the wisest of the wise. This cannot go wrong. I am doing things far too quickly.
Yes, yes.
That's the secret to getting it right.
All right.
Yeah.
Odd roll, that is.
So, give me your weird roll to try and free 20 spirits.
I did. I rolled 14. I rolled 4. It was.
I am so sorry for everything that's gonna go on behind you guys.
Is he gonna blow up?
What? What? What is that
Environmental
number?
shield.
This is not an environmental effect. What is this?
Spirit shield.
So,
Spirit either.
we're going back to Kalmir.
You have just finished listening to this week's episode of Mage the Awakening, 2nd edition, Insten Neragl, part of the Domain Gaming's Contagion Anthology, written and told by Wyverian. A special thanks to you, the listener, and if you wish to continue supporting us, subscribe, like, and share. And as always, comments are welcomed. Until the next chapter, consider what mysteries are best left unsolved.